Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow. And in today, Start the Day with Ginny, I want to share with you a topic that I'm about to discuss with the Pfizer Women's Resource Group, Power. And the topic is communicate powerfully. This will be the second part of a two-part event that my partners at Pfizer and I put together for these talented women who are ascending and expanding in their careers and in their roles. The reason why the topic of communication is so meaningful to me is that it's near and dear to my heart in so many ways. 2 years ago in 2020, when I was doing the research for my second book, Healing Leadership, it came up that the number one skill that leaders must possess is communicating powerfully. And that has been a bedrock for my career and for the careers of many, many leaders that you know. And the reason why this is so close and dear and near to my heart is that, as most of you who know me know, I am an immigrant. I came to the United States at the age of 14. I was born and raised in a small village near Haiti, in the Dominican Republic. And when I arrived to the United States at the age of 14, I had the dream of breaking the cycle of poverty and becoming an independent woman who can stand on her own. And I knew that being new to a country with a new culture, new environment, and new language, I had an uphill climb ahead of me, including learning English. And so the topic of communicating and communicating powerfully really goes to the heart of my dream. I couldn't reach my dream unless I learned how to communicate, period. And then communicating powerfully is where I now make a living as a transformational speaker, leadership coach, career strategist. And I couldn't do that if I didn't communicate powerfully. So it is my honor and my pleasure to share with my audiences the 30 years of experience that I have, the struggles that I went through to learn English, to graduate from high school, make it through college, and what I had to do to become a powerful communicator. And it all is based on practicing. I know that during high school, I was walking around with my dictionary because back then there was no Google Translate. So I know I'm dating myself. And spending extra hours reading through my textbooks with my dictionary next to me and flipping through, looking for definitions and looking for words in Spanish to translate them to English because I didn't know how to say those words in English. And little by little, with all that practice, I graduated from high school. During my class, I moved on to go to Rutgers and study computer science and economics. And every single semester of college, I took an English class, all the way from expressive writing to Shakespeare and theater. And in those English classes, I continued to grow my speaking skills, my English speaking skills. And then when I graduated, miraculously, with a computer science and economics major and minor, I then knew that I had to continue honing in on my leadership skills and in my communication skills. And so I joined Toastmasters, and I did that for a few years. And I got to practice giving speeches, receiving feedback, learning about how to speak without using those filler words that we love to use, like ums and ahs and you knows and right. And by doing that, by practicing, by putting myself out there, by looking for opportunities to speak as much as I could, is how I got to improve my speaking skills. So I share all of this with you, not to brag, not to say that I'm perfect, because everybody who knows me knows I am not, but rather to inspire you that if you find yourself in a place right now where your public speaking is not where you want it to be, I want to give you a gift today. And the gift is claim it. This is your affirmation for every single day. I am a powerful communicator. And then what I want you to do with a lot of self-awareness is to reverse engineer it. What do you need to do to become a powerful communicator? By claiming it, you're giving yourself the confidence to know that you know exactly what you need to do to become that powerful communicator. So what is that for you? And begin to practice. Begin to raise your hand in meetings and present your ideas. Begin to understand your audience so when you connect with them, you give them value. Begin to know the message that you want to share and the call to action that you want your audience to take when they leave you. Those are some of the basic components of crafting an engaging talk. Know your audience, craft your message, and give them a call to action. And throughout the entire talk, connect to your audience through the heart, through the mind, and through actions, execution. And you will see how your public speaking will transform. So I'm excited to share all of this with the women at the Pfizer Women's Group, and also with you today as I do this Start the Day with Ginny. So you know where to find me. Callwithginny.com. Live with purpose, live with joy.